beautiful souls. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. Welcome if you're new to the channel. Thank you. It's too early, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Christine. Welcome to your love tarot reading, your love reading. This is a love tarot reading for anyone who has found themselves here. If you are here, there is a reason. There's something that drew you to the reading, which means there's a message for you. Readings are timeless and meant for you when they find you. So hello, if that is in real time or weeks, months, even years later after myself posting the reading. All readings are general readings, and you should always take what's for you and let the rest go. Down in the description, I will link all the decks that come in. You will also find all the playlists, quite easy to reach, all zodiac signs, more messages from your person, love tarot readings such as today, as well as very long in-depth twin flame readings. If you are on a twin flame journey, maybe you're curious or you're not really sure, feel free to explore if you're inspired. And thetarotcloset.com, where I do offer personal readings. Okay, you guys, before we begin, I would like to invite you to like today's video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you have not. This really keeps the channel moving so that I can bring more readings for you. So thank you very much. Don't forget to turn on your notifications as well so you know when readings are coming that might interest you, as well as when I am going live. Let's see what's going on. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Please show us the cards. Aho. It's the Sun card in reverse. Whoa. It's the Ten of Cups also in reverse, and the Chariot card. Okay, so there is a sadness. It's temporary, but it's here. The very first card coming down. I mean, it's the Sun card, guys. It's Leo energy. It's the source. God, Goddess, the universe, the divine spirit. What is that for you? But it's also connected to the crown chakra, and it's in reverse. So there is there's a temporary weight going on in regard to someone, and it's causing some sadness. Look what is here, too. It's the Five of Voices in the upright. This is Venus in Aquarius. Sort of like, in this energy, look, it's making peace here. You can see there is a olive branch being kind of dangled because this is a no contact and or no communication energy. I mean, you can see it. You're still connected to this person, but there's no talking, there's no communication here. It can't even be that some not so nice things were said, maybe even some untruths, but it's connecting directly with the Ten of Emotions. This is Mars and Pisces energy, and it's in reverse. So this can be a broken, well, this is a connection that has been affected. I want to say what? Severed, broken, no contact, no communication. For some of you, this is even a legal separation or a legal contract, okay? It's the Ten of Cups, and nothing's really moving here. This is where the person on your mind, their energy is the strongest, and it's the Chariot card. It's Cancer in energy. It's quite emotional energy. It's also the Moon energy, but it's in reverse here. So things are not moving, you know. Somebody's not fixing their chariot, I want to say. There are obstacles here. They're here. And they're very much here. They're not even, are they even trying to fix the chariot to get it moving? I don't know, guys. It doesn't seem that way, but there does seem to be some peace that needs to be made here. And perhaps that's what you've been waiting for. Let's see, okay? What else is going on? It's the Ten of Swords, and it's in reverse. Yeah, so here's the thing. Yeah, so this is where we can see that it's a temporary energy, and it's the Ten of Swords in reverse. This is the Sun in Gemini. It's quite literally connecting to the Sun here. This is telling us that, yeah, this temporary whatever. Is this just a temporary separation? Is it temporarily not talking? Is there peace to be made to continue on together? Or is there just peace to be made and moving on? Maybe for some of you, just some things left unsaid, because the Ten of Voices, the Ten of Swords, it's the Sun in Gemini. And Gemini is about communication. And the Sun is, well, yeah, it's the outcome. It's the crown chakra. It's, because the crown chakra here, I feel like it's with this person. It can also be you, but I feel like it's the person here. It's not balanced, and we can see it. But it is temporary and it is changing. And we see that in the Sun in Gemini. Ten of Voices in reverse, because this is a new start and this is recovering from, so things I feel like moving in some way. This most likely is going to be getting uprighted as the Sun uprights, because this is the temporary energy, and because these are the day-to-day decisions. These are the minor arcana cards, you guys. So this is where somebody is one day this and one day that. There's no communication here. But in the Ten of Swords in reverse, it's, okay, I'm really hoping that you'll forgive me. It's forgiveness for everybody. And it's either moving on from what caused the Ten of Cups to be in reverse. It's Mars and Pisces energy. A disconnect with this person, possibly some of you, a family, stopping a new start, stopping what was moving, stopping where you were heading. Maybe you were in the Ten of Cups. Maybe you were heading that way. Whatever the case is, this is either a move. We need more information, but you're either moving on from whatever happened and making peace here. Maybe there is a coming together. For now, it seems like that it could be you're just making peace and moving on. But let's see. Let's see. We need more. It's really not clear yet. Yeah, possibly. Whoa, you guys. So it's the Magician in reverse. It's the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like that was maybe yours. Whoa. Okay. Look, you guys. It's the King of Cups here. Okay. Wow. So this is temporary. The Magician card is in reverse in the partnership placement. For me, this is a lot of the past energy and just the current energy. It's the unfulfilled potential in this connection. Look, this is the Ten of Cups getting destroyed, stopping, breaking up, possibly a legal partnership or a partnership in general. Whether you were in the Ten of Cups, you were heading toward the Ten of Cups, it was a dream to be in the Ten of Cups, we can see that waiting for that, either for that outcome or waiting for that to continue on just to make peace, has been very difficult. But we also see that it's temporary. And the Magician card is telling us that this is scattered energy. This is wasting the resources of the Magician. Gemini and Virgo energy. It's also Mercury energy, the planet of the mind, the planet of communication. And of course, you look at it here and it's like, as above, so below, manifesting what it is that you want. And it's, it's the opposite here. So we can see that things were, you can see it. It's thrown away. What was it? Was it due to dishonesty, somebody ghosting, somebody not communicating? Whatever the case may be, there's a strong element of forgiveness here. It's the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So this is literally telling us that that it hasn't been moving. There's been setbacks in getting everything. It's the Nine of Pentacles. It's commitments. And it's 9. It's just shy of the 10, which is the long-term energy, the long-term commitment. And we see with the Ten of Cups, too, that this was either interrupted or was not realized, because we also see that in the Magician card in reverse. That's the unrealized potential, because the Magician, much like the Empress, has access to all the elements: water, air, earth, fire, love, friendship, the clarity, the commitment, the passion, everything, okay? And it's manifesting that. It's soulmate energy here. And it's in reverse. And the Ten of Cups is in reverse. And the Nine of Pentacles is in reverse. So whether you were in the Ten of Cups or the Nine of Pentacles and moving towards something, or you were already in it, or it was something you were waiting on, it's clear that is what's going on here. And there's a peace to be made. It's a temporary feeling. And we see that in the very first placement. and the Sun in reverse, this sadness that's around this. And the Ten of Voices in reverse, which is the Sun in Gemini. Gemini is the communication. So for me, this is, yeah, well, this is a conversation, you guys, and an emotional one. Look, this wanting to come in as I say that. This is the King of Cups. It's Pisces energy. It's the master of emotions. It's a beautiful energy, actually. And it's releasing that, you know. Look, somebody's here in a little boat swimming toward this starfish here, which is infinite possibilities, and also can be making something work that wasn't working. This is so telling because this is also energetically still here. So they're drinking from the same cup. So it's a feeling of the emotions that you have for each other are mutual. Okay, but somebody has kind of broken things here, and it's either by way of lack of communication or maybe some dishonesty, maybe some conflicting energy. This 5 here is connecting us to the 5th chakra, and that's the truth, but I also feel like that's what's coming out, because this Ten of Voices, this is all about communication again, and it's getting ready. This is going to be coming in the upright naturally here, because this is a day-to-day energy. So once somebody makes that decision to come out of that cycle of holding back and having the conversation, this is a new start. It's the Sun in Gemini, and it's this conversation. It's the olive branch. It's coming here and making peace because the feelings are mutual. You can see it here, you guys. Infinite possibilities, making something work that wasn't, but a conversation needs to happen. And somebody needs to take the first step. That's the thing. So if there's some Emperor energy here, it can be that there's been some head knocking going on, you know, some pride and ego is what I want to say. This is quite literally about an emotional conversation. And holding up, look, it's vibrating here. What does that look like? Well, it looks a whole lot like the Sun, doesn't it? The crown chakra here activated. That's what it is. You know, it's the knowing. Also the throat chakra here. That's the 5th. This is connected to the 5th chakra. This is the throat chakra. This is the 5 of Voices in particular in this deck, which is a conversation. Making peace here. Forgiving each other. Or somebody just wanting to be forgiven, okay? And either there's a move on energy, as I said, it can be, or that there is a moving on from whatever it was. For me, that's what this feels like. A conversation here that's moving on, the 10 of Swords in reverse and starting over. It's a new start. It's forgiving each other because you're in the same emotional space, but we can see here that peace needs to be made. Look, the hand is sort of like pushing the faces away, but they're still both here, almost ready to talk. What's going on here? You know, there's somebody over here. It's like out of the triangle. Isn't that interesting? And there's 4 here. There's one person right here in the middle. Yeah, I mean, you guys, this is Venus and Aquarius energy. It's the planet of, what's the planet of love? And it's in the upright. So there has been trust possibly taken away in this connection. A feeling of not feeling safe, that somebody's just going to stop talking, not explain what's going on. I mean, it's just really, really clear that this is a conversation coming in. It's a really emotional one. Back to back, not quite talking yet here. An unfulfilled potential, look at this here, but this is temporary. We need more. This is where your person's energy is the strongest, and it's the Chariot, and it's coming in reverse. This is Cancer energy. It's also moon energy, and it's a major arcana. This is, you know, things changing here, and it's in reverse. So it can be that they're just having a little bit of trouble with that. And look what else is here where their energy is the strongest. It's the 4 of Voices, the 4 of Swords. And we talked about that. We said, oh yeah, well, there's the 4 of Swords here. Because the 5 of Voices puts us, that means we've already surpassed the 4 of Voices. And that means the 3 of Voices is here, which we already know too, the heartbreak. Possibly for some, a divorce, a disconnection, the loss. We see it here. It's been depressing. So this is recovering from that. So I do feel like that this Chariot card will be uprighted. And this is this is a direct connection to what went on in this connection. How this Ten of Cups got reversed. Why this connection didn't reach its full potential. Was it already there, or was it right here at the 9? It could have been right here at the 9 of materials, you know, the 9 of Pentacles. Look at the roses. Of course, it's representing love. And this is love coming in. You know, this is right before, again, the 10. It's the Virgo and Mercury energy. A lot of details didn't get worked out. A lot of details, you can see it all. Communication, big time. This is Mercury energy, and it's in reverse. So maybe waiting for somebody to say something. Maybe you had plans. For some of you, it can be that you had planned to go into that 10 of Cups. There may even have been a wedding arranged, having passed, whatever. It won't be for everyone, but it is here. This Four of Voices is not a bad place to be. It's Libra energy. It's Jupiter in Libra energy. That's also bringing in Pisces energy. So that's bringing in the Muse of Emotions, the King of Cups energy here. It's extremely emotional, okay? And of course, this is Jupiter in Libra, and that's where you're going to balance it out. So this person here, I feel like wants to come with this truth, with this peace offering, and hoping for forgiveness in regard to all this. Let's find out what this means. Is it moving on after that and coming back together, or moving on, moving on? For me, this is clear that everybody's still connected, but it's not moving yet. The 4 areas of support and stability here have been, I feel, obliterated is maybe not even the right word. But they're thinking about it. Look, they're in a bath here with rose petals. Seeing the truth, their eyes are closed here, but it's like getting the truth, you know? And I kind of feel like that's an alignment, that you've both been there, but what they're doing is something different. It's coming here. It's reversing this Sun energy, the Sun in Gemini and the 10 of Voices below it, and having this conversation in regard to everything. But let's ask here. I actually want to ask a particular question. With the Chariot in reverse and the 4 of Voices, is this, what's going on with this energy for the person here? Please show us the cards. Aho. Well, yeah, so they're in denial a little bit. Look, it's the Justice in reverse. That's here. This is Libra energy. So this is the new start, and it's in reverse here, you guys. This is somebody maybe still being dishonest. It can't even be some legal stuff going on here. Interesting. Okay, I mean, that's just a really clear message. This is Jupiter in Libra energy. Yeah, tell us more. Whoa. Okay, yeah. So it's the Lovers in reverse. So this person does have regret for choices that they've made. And this is very clearly a no contact and or in separation reading. It's Gemini energy. So it's also the lack of conversation. It's not just no contact and or in separation. It's really strongly no communication. It can't even be someone that you live with for some of you, you know? It's not going to be for everyone, but I just want to tell you, what's strong about this is it's the communication is really clearly what's been suffering. There's more emotions here than what somebody's letting on. There's some truths being withheld. There's some peace needing to be made. So I feel that this is moving, but it's just not right now. It's clear. It's temporary though, because this is a day-to-day energy. So it's somebody deciding, you know, to in this reversal here in the 10 of Swords. You know, is it one day they're ready to come in and have a conversation and one day they're not? I mean, it can't even be both of you, but look at this. It's the Chariot card, not moving, separation. So we see that it's just not moving right now. I mean, look at here, the Justice card as well, with the new beginning. So yeah, can it be that some of you are saying, yeah, that's me moving on. That's me saying I forgive you, or even having this conversation and moving on maybe. For some of you, that can be the case. Some of you might still be waiting for this conversation, you know, or waiting to see what's going to happen after that with this person. But we can see here that it's right now, it's just not moving. The emotions are here, but nobody's talking. But this is the olive branch here It's opening up the crown chakra. So we're waiting on the sun, I want to say, to go in the upright, and the Chariot as well. And the Lover's card. Maybe there's a decision here between the two of you. And it can also be telling us that this person made a decision without you. And even sometimes when you're not making decisions, you know, they get made for you. Either way, the emotions are here. This person has regret. I feel like there is, again, wanting forgiveness, possibly moving on from what happened, or even maybe you're moving on. But it's not quite yet that anything is moving. Let's see if anything else wants to come through, but let's look here. Yeah, first, it's the Three of Inspiration. This is the Three of Wands in reverse. So it's just not moving right now. It's almost like nobody's really planning it. Okay, you guys, it's the Sun in Aries. It's the Sun here. This is literally everything that we already know and that we see, that it's not moving. Yeah, we're just kind of waiting on that. It's temporary, so it can be that you don't wait long enough and you say, yeah, okay, well, I'm going out now, you know. Or you're continuing to wait, and this is a validation for you of everything that's going on and what they're feeling, yet what's happening and what's not happening. Let's bring in some oracle, you guys. Then we're going to close your reading today. I'm going to move it a little bit. This came out, accomplishment, crown. Yeah, look. So that's connecting here for me. It's the crown chakra. That's this being uprighted. Whether it's a move on energy, move on, have a conversation, or having the conversation here, the emotional conversation, and hearing how everybody's feeling. Accomplishment. And it's the crown literally connected with the sun here, the crown chakra. Gemini, and Sun in Gemini, and the Ten of Voices in reverse. This for me is the conversation here. And whether it's forgiveness and closing out and moving on, or forgiveness and moving on together. Because we see that they have regret, but they're still in some denial here. And it may even be some legal stuff for some of you. It's temporary. What you're going to do, of course, is your free will. And yeah, I mean, as always, trust yourself. Sending in the feather, having faith, angels are here, whatever it is in your decisions is really what I'm hearing coming through here. And for some of you, maybe that's in the connection. It just depends. Look, perseverance is in reverse here. It's the snail. So yeah, it's slow moving. You know, snails can go underground for, I'm going to put this here, for, I want to say it's 2 years. You know, it's strange, isn't it? But they come back and they get on their little trail and they keep going. So is that the two of you, or is that you? You know, this conversation I feel like is going to kind of make or break this. Okay. And as I said that, look, it's the coffin in reverse, which is the inevitable. And this can be the end and a beginning, you know. It can be time to move on. Or it can also be time to move on from the issues and transforming everything here. You're going to know what that is, but this is also coming in reverse for me. So this is more of what we know. It's feeling stuck. It's feeling the sadness here. It's kind of destroying a little bit of hope, and it's also showing us that it's stagnant. Whoa, okay, it's taking off the blindfold. Interesting. It's a little bit of that stuck energy. It's kind of like the Two of Swords, Libra energy, really. The moon in Libra, making a decision. What you don't see, taking it off to see. This is totality. It's the World card. This is the reading today, you guys, and it really is, it's coming to an end, and this is tying up really everything that I know here. It's the World card coming in for me, okay? And that's soulmate energy for sure. It's also bringing in Saturn. It's bringing in Gaia energy, the future energy, possibly some karma, obstacles going on. But it's in the upright. So this is somebody here, a recent person from your past. And it's making, and this is what I feel like will be happening with the Lover's card, life-changing decisions. And it can either be making the decision to come back together And this is what you're upwriting here, and everybody's coming, cleaning, making peace, and moving on from what happened, and totally starting over. And it can be a huge life-changing decision. It can't even be marriage, coming back into one, beginning one, whatever. But it can also be, and it can also be an end. It can be a resolution. So you're going to know that. And that's really what the reading has been. And this is a confirmation for me. This is everything that this reading has been today. And taking off that blindfold, which is also connecting with the Ten of Voices in reverse, having this conversation and a new start, recovering and moving on, whether it's together. If this peace offering emotional conversation brings you back together and uprights this again, or you decide to move on, you know? That's really that's the reading today, you guys. Okay. I appreciate you joining me. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed today's reading, please like the video and subscribe to the Tarot Closet if you haven't. Also, feel free to share. All these things really help me and the channel to keep it moving so that I can keep bringing you readings. So thank you very much for that. I'm sending you love and light, all good things. Have a really good day, and I look forward to seeing you at another reading. All the links are below, you guys. Take care. Busi busi, as we say in Austria. Sending you kisses. Bye.